Yes, I'm back. How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel, and I've got to turn my speakers down because apparently that's too smoking loud. Anyways, so today we are back on my garage, or funny place where you put cars. Now the reason why we're on this is because at the end of season 1 of my garage, I kind of built my garage, but at the same time kind of screwed up like my car, and it suffered a fair whack of damage. So in today's stream, when I'm not blinding myself with my light, there we go, we got to fix the car because it is ruined, as they like to say. So yeah, that's the plan today, because we got to get it fixed. Now I know that CMS is coming out at some point, just got to wait for it to happen now, but I need to get this car fixed just in case I go, you know what, I want to do a season 2. I'm gonna need a car to get around in, or a car to sell, maybe trade in, you know, flip, that sort of thing. We'll go from there. So at the end of the day, I need to get this car fixed. So we're going to be doing a little bit of like bodging mainly. Maybe not so much. I mean, we've got 7 grand in the bank. Might be doing that. What's going on my side? Nothing really. Just the same old crap, same old stuff. Nothing to really worry about, which is all right. Just waiting for this game to load now. That's where I find out it's not going to load. Oh no, hold on. Wait for this program to respond, because it's going to take time. It always does. No, I gave my kids a reality check today because they stole sweets this morning before their breakfast, which was not very good. So in order for it's quite cool actually over here at the moment. It's raining, but they kind of, because they stole from us, they were like, can we have our tablets and stuff? And he was like, no, you can't have your tablets. Why can't we have your tablets? Because you stole from us. Well, you know, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I've got to take something away from you. And I said it was worse when I was a kid. And Logan was like, oh, why is that? It's like, because I didn't have a tablet, we didn't have a computer, we got grounded. No, what's that then? So I had to phone up my mum and got my mum to explain to him what it was like with me. So I think he learned his lesson a little bit after that, because joys of life, man. Anyways, let's open up and get some daylight in here. I will be fixing this step, don't worry, this is doing my head in. It's 4:45 in the morning. Oh, you're fine. I'm going to try to straighten it up as much as I can, but I think most of this car is, as you can tell, kind of broken. It's where I hit so many like curbs and stuff on the way through. Was not good. As you can see, my wheel's kind of knackered. So it is just this side. This side's lovely. Like there's no problems this side at all. It's this side because I hit a bridge. So as it's on that side, I hit the bridge this side, and then I think I hit a car as well at the same time because I bounced off the bridge. And so this side needs to be stripped off and realigned basically. As you can see, the door is not in line with the rest of the car. So yes, we definitely need to figure this out. So this is my garage. If you guys have never been here before, I built this with my heart, with my hands. That's why it looks a bit crap. You know, it's not like glorious. It's also why the trimming isn't finished, you know, because I did it myself. But yeah, apart from that, it's kind of home now. Like all my office stuff's here. We bought my desk down here. I've got my phone. I've got my laptop over there. I've got all my tools here. The only thing that's not here is the bin. and I actually kind of have to go and get that now, because if I'm going to throw things away, I need a bin. So I'm going to go and find the bin, which is at my house. So also the reason why these are still here is because we haven't finished the roof, as you can tell. So yeah, it's kind of the problem with what I've got so far. Like, nothing's on it because it's not finished. All right, but it'll be okay in the long run. It's 11 degrees here at the moment. It's 4:45 in the morning. So for us, it's about, I want to say about 12, and it's raining, and it's like, okay, I can live with this. It's been really bipolar for the last few days, because like one day where it's been nice, next day it's been raining, next day it's nice, next day it's cold, next day it's raining, next day it's cold. It's like, okay, we're just in a period where nothing, it doesn't make any sense right now. Like, tomorrow's supposed to be warm. So I was going to take the kids at the park and teach them how to like throw and catch baseball gloves and stuff. And then like Monday is supposed to be horrible. So I just walk around in shorts and a t-shirt, because there's no point. If I walk out there in a hoodie and it comes out too hot, there's no point, because I'm going to get too hot. So I just walk around in shorts and t-shirt. Don't care. There's no point. There's no point in worrying about it. Apart from that, it's all good. I almost didn't stream tonight either. Oh no, I've got no. The thing is I've got no reason at the moment. I've got no reason to complain. I don't mind this sort of weather. It doesn't bother me. But when it gets too hot, that's when it bothers me. Because I naturally run hot all the time. Like, when it's too warm, I don't function as a human. I'm more just a blob at this point. But yeah, when it's like this, I actually don't mind it too much. People complain all the time about it all that, so there's no point at all. Right, I need this bin. It's like, for me, if I don't like it when it's like, when there's no air. So my only downside is, because I'm asthmatic as well, which genuinely I can't control, it sucks. So when it's too hot, I can't breathe properly, because it doesn't feel like there's enough air in the air to breathe, and I get really tight chested, which sucks as well. But the whole like, yeah, I don't like it when it's I don't like heat. I'd prefer it if I lived in like, I don't know, where's a nice part of Europe where it never ever gets really hot but never too cold at the same time. Like, give me like 20 degrees all year long. I don't care if it rains or it's sunny at that point. Just give me 20 degrees all year long. If it snows, it snows. I really don't care. But after 20 degrees, for me, it gets a little bit uncomfortable. Oh yeah, I've said this millions of times. I'm asthmatic. The one thing that I'm really bad at is breathing. It's such a bad thing to be bad at. Yep. Right, I think I'll put this around the back actually. So if I need it, it's right here next to the door. Ta-da. Right, okay, so we need to rip this side off, and we'll be all good, I think. Because it's all bent out of shape, I've got to find the bolts. Right, so there should be one. I think this is going to be, I'm going to have to get inside the bodywork of this car, I think. You want somewhere like Scandinavia? Yeah. This is how bent out of shape this is, right? I have to get inside the body just to find the bolts. That's, yeah. I feel like the floor pan might have shifted as well. That's not good. If I can't straighten the floor out, I'm going to have to take the floor. Oh, there we go. How you doing, Claus? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just trying to straighten out my car after it crashed a lot. I said it crashed a lot. I did it, you know. This is the shop car that I was using during like the story mode. It's like, yeah, it's good, but that shouldn't be that far away from the actual car. This panel's knackered. So I'm probably gonna have to replace that as well. Great. Funny games for the whole family. Okay, let's raise her up and take the front axle off. Who let the hobbits near the car? No one. It was me. I demolished it. Right, so we need to basically undo everything on the bottom and then take it all apart and then put it back together a little bit. As you can see, steering is knackered, this is knackered, that's knackered, all of this is knackered. That's that done. That's that off. Get that off and I gotta pull the engine as well because the engine's like hurt. Wow, I think I almost did try to pull the engine. None of these are tightened. Okay, cool. Right. Alright, so that's undone. We got to unplug the battery as well because the wires are still going to be attached to the battery. so that's fine. Okay, so next is fuel line. Interesting. Quality. All good. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Right. What else are we attached to? I would have thought that, unless it's something to do with this. Right, that's the suspension off. Okay, so I've undone the brakes. Okay, so what's holding this all on? Yeah, this is bad. Normally you can drop the whole axle. Well, cross member. Duct tape and zip ties, that sounds like a plausible way. There we go, I think it's this. Oh no, I'm stuck. Right. Get out. Right. Let's just raise it up a little bit more. There we go. So that is the front end off. The downside is this bit here. This is so far off tilt now that I've got to remove the whole thing. Oh yeah, if it was that easy in real life, I would be a mechanic. See what I mean? This whole section is pushed backwards where I've hit something, and that's not good. So I think I'm gonna have to strip down the whole front of the car, like all the way back to the firewall. Fudge. Alright, let me just pull the brake lines off then. Brake lines are fine. Alright, I mean taking the steering column out because that's on the firewall. Is this attached inside? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Okay, cool. So all that's done. Now to just basically pull the front off. Because basically this whole thing, one side is twisted. That's it. Oh yeah, I would completely agree. Like, not hitting something is a valid idea. The downside is when I'm playing this game, I kind of watch a bit of YouTube on the side. So whilst I was watching stuff, I was like, yeah, and then I hit a wall. Yeah, it didn't work, did it? Donut. So I think I need a new box of, yeah, I need some new cutters. All my cutters are back at the thingy. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying this street, well, anything I do on this channel, hit the like, subscribe, and notification. I could have just bought them. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates because reasons, you know. Well, I can't remember what I was watching, but I was watching it. I was like, yeah, this is really cool. Oh no, it wasn't. I fell asleep. I wasn't watching YouTube. I fell asleep playing this game. So I basically, as I was driving, I just kind of dozed off on the way back from the shop. They always say you shouldn't like drive and you know, get tired at the same time. basically, the reason why it happened was because I'd been playing this game for like 3 hours straight, and I was building the house. So as I was building the garage, like driving backwards and forwards, especially along that bridge, right? That really long bridge, right? And then turning off over there and driving all the way over there, and then driving into the distance and coming back. But as I was coming back, I just kind of went, and then my car just veers into the side of the bridge. I was like, oh, bugger. There goes the premiums. Interesting. So why is the nose not falling off? Now please explain to me what this is attached to. Nothing. There we go. Well, that'll do. It's a good start. Anyways. Definitely hopes and prayers. Right, I'm pretty sure this side is completely fine. Right. All damage is this side of the car. Okay, so if I put all this back on, actually we'll take the windscreen out. We'll take the windscreen out first. So I need my pry tool, because that's broken as well. Yep, that's a car, all right. Okay, so that's good. Right, let's put this back in. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I really don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. Right. Lad, bodywork, firewall. Cool. Hey. Right, off to the shop again. But yeah, I need to get this car back on the road. It is like, if I was going to do another series of this, I need this car to go, oh yeah, we're going to go check out this car, and blah, you know, do that crap that we always do. Welding rods. There we go.
Ever tried to start the car with a screwdriver? Because I did, and it works.
And there we go. You know what? I'm just going to rebuild the front of the car. You need a MIG welder? Yeah, I think there's one in this game now. I think it was added a little while ago. Or very close, like right, you know, not very far along though. Left front panel and floor trunk, middle, floor, mirror, right front panel. Right. Unfortunately, when you first start playing this game, this is your welder. They didn't have any other equipment in this game until very recently. This game has been evolving, I want to say, since whenever it started properly coming out. I don't think it's going to stop either. I think it's going to be one of those like really long-term projects that never ends, and at some point the developer will be like, you know what, I think I'm just going to let the modders carry on, and just that'll be the end of their input. Okay, that's how I kind of see this game. I don't think it's ever going to stop properly though. Right. Hydroneer like? No, not at all. Hydroneer is finished. The worst part about like when the whole Hydroneer thing now is just because it's coming out on console, but I keep getting messages now from console players going, "Hey, the mods coming out for the console." I was like, I really doubt it. The mods were just updated by people. Right. Okay. So now we need. If I need to kind of take this apart now, don't I? Right, spanner. Right, I need my spring thingy. Wow. Think I need a new wheel? Oh yeah, I really do. It's not even a question. Oh, there you are. All right. Hopefully this is straight. Looks all good to me. Well, she is looking fine. I might have to turn lights on in a minute because it's a bit dark in here. Right, that wheel is fudged. Alright. What I need to do is I need to find the measurements of these wheels. And this wheel is okay. Like, it's not even, this one wasn't even knocked, it was just the one side. All this from just one, it's just one knock on a bridge. This game, like, the thing is with this game is if you hit anything with, I don't know, a paper towel, like, you can dent your car. This is beyond realism. It's like if I scraped into the side of a wall, I'm gonna do paint damage, a little bit of, like, you know, a little bit of scraping. With this, I did exactly the same thing as you. Like, if you were just to scrape it and then come off, it's fine. This game is like, hey, I've just scraped a wall. Cool, your car can't drive anymore. Why not? Well, I mean, you did a little bit of damage. Now there's nothing you can do about it. It's like, oh, okay. Cool. That's what it feels like. It genuinely feels like it's like you get absolutely mullered in this game just for making small mistakes. See, I don't think this is going to be straight because it's on this side of the car. Right, what's that bit done? And there we go. So that's all clean that side now. But yeah, everything on the left needs to be like changed. Everything on the right there's no major problems over there at all. Yeah, apart from, like I said, if you could crash into a leaf and your car will get damaged. So that's what you got to watch out for. Like that's why just the slightest tap and you'll be like, oh fuck. I was almost like, when I did it and I was like, oh, okay, I've just scraped a wall, and then I'm looking at the damage going, I might just forego the whole thing and just get rid of the car as it was, just because of just how bad it was. I was like, you've got to be joking. So yeah, I can't remember which side these were on, so I've got to buy 2 new ones. And then not just that, like, because I drove it backwards and forwards a couple of times, that's how much damage it was done to the engine by just driving backwards and forwards. I've got to take out that whole central section and then see about the damage to the pistons, just in case something's gone on there as well. As this is basically a hardcore driver. If you're going to drive your car, all I have to say is good luck. It's why I don't. It's like when I was building cars in, like, for the story, so to speak, I was literally sitting there just going, right, I'm going to sell this. I wouldn't drive it anywhere just in case. Right, I need shock absorbers. There we go. Where did I put my spring thing? There it is. Right, it's getting a bit dark now. So let me just turn my lights on. Yeah, dude. Right, now I don't have any hubs, so that's got to go. I need a steering rack because that one's buggered. So let's grab a steering rack first, because, you know, reasons. Probably need 2 more tie rods as well. Don't need a steering column. I need a front left and a front right hub. And a steering rack. Oh, come on. Thank you. Right. Right, that can go in the bin. That can go in the bin. See? Knackered. proper howling to get it out there. Right. There we go. So that's on, that's on, that's on. Right, hubs, front left. No. There. Well done. Right, hub number 2. The ultimate worst part though is I can't remember what colour I painted this car. So I do obviously want to do colour match stuff, but I'm going to have to go in the car's stats, find the colour that I painted it, and then paint the rest that colour. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Right, so that's done, that's done, that's done, and that's done. Right, now we can put wheels back on, but we've only got one good wheel. This one. Pick up the wheel. It's still got a hub attached to it. Right, okay. Okay, we're taking it all apart. Spanner. Okay. Right. So why you no go on there? Okay, I don't get that. Because that is supposed to go on there. That is the knuckle. I mean, it came off of that. Yeah, that's really odd. Mate, I think I've done. I feel like I've done something too quick, and it's not letting me do it. So why is that going to let me do that? It's definitely not brake lines. Well, this is the front right one, and that one is the front right one. That to me might be a bit broken as well. Right. So this is a hub F4 for my car. This is the one that came off, the hub carrier front right. What box? No, I'll be alright. I got one somewhere. What am I missing? Okay. Okay. I don't feel like I'm missing anything because this is the hub for this car. Well, I'll go and check it, but I'm pretty sure we got the right one. So we're looking for the hub, which is the hub F4, this one. That's the one I should have bought. That's the front, that's the rear. So what am I missing that's not letting them connect in properly? Or is it because I've done them up now? That might be the reason why, actually. I mean, that might just be I've done it backwards. Don't know. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it might just be because that might not be too straight. I mean, it does look a little bit broken. So maybe. There you go. It's because it was bent out of shape. So if the hub is bent, it won't go on, basically. Caliper. It's all good. Right, this wheel should be completely fine. Mainly, if you look at the tread, there was nothing wrong with this side. It was all this side. Well, there you go. So, yeah, that wasn't really my fault on that. That was the game telling me that the part was broken and I needed a new one. Now, this one, this is... oh, I know what I didn't do. Before I forget, I am a world before I am a man. There we go. Alrighty, Koki. Right, I don't know how... Oh. There it is. Oh, my donut. Okay, that's not going on there. I can't even take the tyre off it because it's that bad. So that's an R14 tyre. I don't know if the shop's still open. The shop might not still be open. I might not be able to do this. Excuse me, are you open? No. Right, so it's an R14 tyre. I've got to go to bed. Actually saying that, what I should do is make sure all the stuff that I've just taken off is in good nick. So this is the hub, which we don't need. Well, the knuckle. This is yet to be desired. So I'm definitely saying that's balked. It's just a little bit of bent, yeah. It's fine. I mean, it'll just make the car make some funky noises. It'll just go. Customer states wheel is loose. You're gonna mess with me. It's an R14. Screw you. God damn Australians. Just in case there's any other Australians in this chat, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just Promethean comes from Australia and he's always giving me a hard time, you know. So we know each other enough to get like take the piss. It's fine. Right, that's that done and that done and that done. So let me grab these. Where's that back onto the car? If it bothers. We can take it, we do worse to each other. That doesn't surprise me. I watch a lot of oh, what's his fucking name? I can't remember his bloody name now. Isaac Butterfield, that's the guy. He's like my main sort of like what's going on in Australia. Well, we'll listen to this guy. That's where I get all my news from about Australia. Right, so that needs to go on when to put the engine back in. So I need a wheel, and then we can deal with everything else. Okay, so we need bodywork now. Great. Right, front left, front right. Do 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 do. Yeah, so I listen to a lot of Isaac when he goes off on his rants about like the worldwide and the world, or like how Australia are running the country right now and all that sort of thing. Because I don't really watch a lot of like worldwide news. I mean, occasionally I'll catch like Sky Australia or Sky News, and it's the Australians who just take the piss out of each other. Oh yeah, but everyone's got stupid stuff. Like even some of the shit that I said stupid, but it's what you believe in and what you know, what you see the world. Like I would say that I'm probably, I don't know, there's probably about 35% of the things that I say people don't agree with. But I think Isaac, I think he's got to a point where he doesn't give a rat's ass about what anybody has to say about him anymore. And I kind of understand it in a way, because you just get to it, you go, you know what? Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna carry on doing whatever I do, because I don't really care about what you've got a problem with anymore. And I think that's where he sits a lot of the time. He just doesn't really care about what people think anymore. I think that's why he does his stand-up the way he does, you know. I wonder why that's not sitting straight. Because that's a new firewall. Interesting. Well, we'll figure it out when we drive it. He's saying the only part I can pick up is literally the manifold. Right, I need front stuff now. What are we gonna do? Well, it is just a standard hood, a standard everything at the front. So, I think we'll just go with this front panel. Nothing too extravagant, just slap it on and hope. We gotta weld this. Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, as long as they change gear, we should be alright. You know, accelerate, we're fine. Okay, so that's the front on. I'm probably not going to worry about headlights. I can't be bothered. There we go. Looks alright, that. Famous last words, mate. I don't even use them. Right. Personally, I don't really drive on this game at night, and it's all right. And it's just used as a car. It's not like, you know, oh, we need to chuck all this in because it's, you know, desperate. I think the engine might be okay. I don't think I clapped it too hard. Right, that's all done. How you doing, Steve? Right, we'll chuck the battery in now, and me cables. I know I need to get a new door. I need to get 2 new doors as well, but the plus, the reason why I know I didn't really clap the engine as much is there's no oil leaks or anything. It's literally is okay. It's just wear and tear on the engine. But yeah, it was this side of the car that got hurt. Kind of a shame. Right. Is there a way to see how broken things are without the rust signs? No. Unless it just doesn't look right. As you can see, this is still kind of knackered, but it's only structural. It doesn't really matter. The roof is a little bit like wonky, but it's fine. There we go. I might be able to hammer out the dent, maybe. It is only bodywork. There we go. Proper job. Well, yeah, this is basically just the car that I go off and get parts in. I turn it into basically the shop car. So it doesn't really matter. But it's like occasionally when it gets a bit battered up, it's like, yeah, we're going to have to replace some of this shit. Just because, you know, reasons. Right, I need a door. Alright, front left. Do do bum 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 bum. Perfect. Have you tried not crashing? Yeah, I do. I don't crash quite a lot of the time. Like I said, the reason why I ended up this bad is because as I was coming back after like 3 hours of building my like garage here or whatever else I did, as I was coming back, I kind of just sort of drifted a little bit. You know when you play something that goes on and you go, you can hear like the mundane noises of just going, bah, and you kind of just start falling asleep to it. That's what happened to me. So as I was driving the car back, I was just kind of drifting off. It must have been only like 5 seconds. My car just veers into the side of the wall. Joys of life, you know. Happens in this game a lot, apparently. Well, to me. Okay, it's 8:24 in the morning. Driving tired is more dangerous than drinking. Yeah, I've once that happened to me. So not like we did it like I left a gig at like 1 in the morning, and so this was the not so dangerous one. As I was driving down, it was like, if I get home by a certain time, I'm fine. And we were pulling over in every other couple of like stops, and like you can stop for an hour before they kick you off of it. And I'd grab a quick nap, and then we can make it to like 4 or 5 down the road, and then I'll do again. I did that for like 200 and something miles. When I got here, I was fine. And the time it was dangerous, I was driving back with my brother from Download Festival. So I'd done like 4 or 5 days of just heavy drinking, staying up late, and then the night before I drive home, I went to bed a little bit earlier. I got up the next day, I was like, yeah, I'm okay, we're fine. And my brother puts on Hot Action Cop in the CD player. Now, unfortunately with Hot Action Cop, the music's kind of dreary. I mean, it's sort of apparently pop punky, but they've got this kind of like almost like this weird bass line in the background, and you start. I did that on a motorway, and that shit me up for life. I ain't never fallen asleep ever again. I will. Bad time that was. Right, so I need an R14.
Selection. You definitely should if you
There we are, 14 and 5 spokes, 4 spokes. Oh no, so during the time of Download Festival, if I went to, let's say I went again, like let's say I go, right, I'm gonna go to Download Festival, I'm gonna go and enjoy myself, like I will turn up the day of. So on the when, I believe you can get there on a Thursday. That's when I was there. So on a Thursday, set everything up, get everything down, and get absolutely PI'd out of my head, because I'm not there for any music. I'm there just to enjoy the day and be happy, and I'm good. Go to bed at some point, at some time, not sure when, but it'll happen. And then wake up the next day at like 5-6 o'clock in the morning if you haven't slept already, and then open up a can of Foster's and go and grab myself a panini, right? A bacon panini with cheese and a can of Foster's in my hand at 6:30 in the morning. Friday, drink until about 9 in the morning, drink an entire litre of water, and then go and queue up ready for all the bands. When all the music's finished, like 10:30, 11:15, or whenever it finishes, drop back to my tent, get absolutely blitzed out my head and completely fine, I'm good. Wake up the next morning, repeat process. 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, cheese and bacon panini, can of Foster's in my hand, drink until about 8:30, then like a litre of water, go to the toilet, go and queue up for like Saturday's acts, and I'm fine. So go to bed. Well, no, on Saturday, get back is like proper party time. Way, absolutely blitzed down my head. I'm all good. Sunday, sober. I do not drink on the Sunday of a festival because I have to drive home the next day. So I've done 2 days worth of like drinking, or 3 days worth of drinking. On the Sunday, I am completely stone sober. I drink just water for the whole day. So you are literally just peeing everything out completely. You have got nothing left in your system. You're completely sober. You even go to bed at a decent time. After the music's finished, go back to your tent, have a chill out with some people. It's all good. Wake up the next morning, 6-7 o'clock in the morning, pack all your tent away, walk to your car, and go home. And that's how I used to do festivals, because as a designated driver, I knew I had to be stone sober coming home. Because of that, my downside was my brother put on music that genuinely sent me to sleep in the car, and that was the worst part. I was fighting that more than anything. I wasn't tired, it's the bass that just droned. If you listen to a lot of like really heavy bass music, even if you're like stoned out of your head, you'll start slipping because it's the droniness of the music, and that's what got me. But I lived by one thing. Every time I ever went to a music festival, I was always, the day I came home, I was stone sober because I had to be. That was just it. I think, apart from pumping the tyre up, we is good. Right, let me just go and pop all this back on the shelf, just so I don't forget it. But yeah, generally, like as the designator, I don't know. I never got any like pulled over when I was coming home from Download ever. The only time I ever got pulled over for suspicion of drinking driving was when I used to DJ in town, because I used to leave town at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd be like, yeah, I've just finished doing my set. Have you drunk this evening? Oh yeah, about, I don't know, let's say it was flipping 10 o'clock at night. It was 4. I'd get pulled over about 5 in the morning coming out of town, and then because of that, I was always like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a breathalyzer on you. Great, cool, cheers guys. Right, that's good. I think I've got one more door to put on because I took the other one off as well, didn't I? Yeah. But unfortunately, due to like Kerry's health and stuff, we can't do really camping anymore. I'd like to, but I think even then I'd be like, okay, I'll take the kids with me. I will feel it the next day though. I think that's just how it is now. Just let them make their mistakes. You go off and drink and be happy, and then you'll figure it out in the end. Don't worry about it. Oh, we needed. Oh, yeah. We haven't got a steering wheel or a dashboard. I got RBT'd. Oh wow. Where are you going? Oh, that person's house. Why? Delivering the pizzas. Okay, I am looking for. Oh, I need interior. Donut. Right, I need a steering column and a steering wheel. And I think it might actually be about it. We're going for bare bones on this car just because this is like, hi, I just need to, drive from here to there. Okay, cool. Right, that's done. Yeah, there's oil in it. The engine's. I haven't done anything to the engine. Yeah. Right, I think we need a dash, and then we're done. That's what I was thinking of. Dashboard. I think this is a screw job, so grab your oldie screwdriver and chuck it in, bruv. There we go. I don't care about the windows. Windows, don't need them. Right, I think this should work. Should. Oh, I haven't got my cluster. I've only just noted there's an actual person driving a car now. It doesn't sound good at all, but it works. Do you know the worst part is that there's two types of like 14 size tires. So unfortunately what I've done, oh, something's fallen off. Why has one of my pistons fell out of the car? Mate, there's a piston on the floor. How does that even happen? Oh my god. It just fell out. God damn it. I've got right. Okay. Right, so basically the car has decided, nope, I choose violence. Anyway, like I was saying, the back wheels are actually wider than the ones in the front. And this is why I almost got to a point of being like, do I want to repair this anymore, or do I just want to sell it? Well, it worked. That's the thing that got me. He'd sell it and get the cheap car just for parts. I don't know, maybe. I mean, I'm hoping it's just a piston. Because if it is just a piston, then we can do that now. You know, it's not a massive issue. It just means stripping the engine down a little bit. Well, we'll find out in a minute. That's kind of annoying. Right, so that's all the cables that hold that in. Let's get rid of that. Oh no, take the manifold out first. Remind me to never take my car to you in a game to get it fixed. Hey, I resent that, and the reason why is because 99%. Okay, so that was not like that a minute ago. If you go back, right? If you go back in this video, that block did not look like that. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? I can't remember how to turn this now. I've got to be honest though, like for cars in real life, it's depending on what you buy. Like the one that we've had recent, like for the last 4 years, the MG3 hasn't actually been, I want to say it hasn't been 100% horrible. Like mechanics wise, it's mainly just been like tires and bearings mainly. I haven't even had to have the brakes replaced in 4 years, which has been pretty impressive because they come back and the MOTs are completely fine on them. But like I do want to get like a better, well, because I'm now getting older, I can now go, oh, you know what, I kind of want a bigger car. I had this chat with Claus I don't know, about a week ago now, because he was talking about his car that his van, and I was talking about the cars I'm looking at. And I'm like, even now, like I want to put this into perspective. I drive quite a cheap car to run, but it's not insurance-y cheap. It's weird because it's only a little like 1.6, I think. But its expenses, like tax-wise, is horrendous. It's £175 a year on tax. I can get a 2-litre diesel and it will cost me 20 quid a year in tax. Some of it doesn't make any sense to me anymore, so I'm just be like, yeah, I can get an expensive car. Okay, so the crankshaft is completely fine. as you can see. And I think it's going to be like it's going to be like my retirement car. So I think that's what I'm going to. I'm looking at basically the next car we buy. I'm probably going to keep for like a longer time. So I kind of want like, oh, it's only half decent now. Or what I could do is get a real cheap car for finance and then go with that, which I have considered as well. The block did go boom, yeah, but I still don't know why, because this thing had oil in it. It was like the camshaft's fine as well. Camshaft is good, crankshaft is good. It's just the block has decided to just spontaneously explode, which makes no sense. Oh, I think I know why it might have gone boom. No, not at all. Right, okay. So, there we go. There's the car. I'm going to let you, like, you can have a couple of guesses as to why that went boom. And then if no one gets it right, I'll tell you why it went boom. I know exactly why it happened now. So the engine had oil in it because the engine was just pulled out of the car. It was completely fine last time I looked at it when it was driving. I know exactly why it went bang now, and it was 100% my fault. There you go. Nope. Oil filter's on the engine. Oil filter is right there. Give up. Nope. You can't put parts in the wrong location. For it can be done. Hello, you new. Welcome, you new. I know jack poo about cars. I just know the bad sound. Okay, so what does this do? This big fan in front of the engine. Boom is a bad sound. It genuinely is a bad sound. Don't make your car go boom. But what does the big fan do? Exactly, no rad. Because it didn't cool down, it just overheated and exploded. Well, welcome. You're more than welcome to sit here and talk. It's completely fine. So yeah, that's the reason why that failed. As said, my own stupidity. I forgot to put the radio back in. So it went boom. Not good. Not good at all. So now we've got to take apart an entire bloody block. Yeah, it definitely helps cool the radiator. It definitely helps cool it down. It helps if it was installed in the car. Yeah. Okay, so let's get this unbolted. I wish there was a way of locking my door. And as you can see, yeah, the game corrodes things really quickly. So like your fuel won't last for bloody ages. It generally just goes real slow. It goes fast. So that one's loose. That one's gone. Cool. How many subs do I haven't? Well, I haven't got 8 billion, if that helps. I have got 24,300 and something. I think last time I looked, which was about 4 hours ago. Most of those come from old ventures that I've done before, and then it just tapers off. Right, let's get 2 new pistons in the old engine then. Did I just buy the wrong pistons, or? Oh, I bet I just bought the wrong ones. They look monstrously horrible for this car, which, yeah, I bought the wrong ones. That's for a diesel. Right, we're looking for an i4, not whatever I just bought. Will new parts work in a rusted block or rusted cylinder head? They should do, as long as it's not got a big hole inside of it. So the problem is that. Also helps you if you buy for the right engine. Do 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 do. You really want to play this game? I would say, like, if you've never played anything like this before, I would personally go and buy Car Mechanic Simulator, like right now. And the reason why is because CMS is a lot easier than this to play, and it's a lot damn cheaper at the moment. I think it's still on offer. Like, it's just gone on offer. So you should be able to pick Car Mechanic Simulator quite quick. With this game, I would say this is for people who have played CMS and want like a little bit more of like a spike in difficulty, and then after this it's more wrench, which I'm not going to play. But once you played CMS for like a month, you kind of roughly know what you're doing. I would say roughly as well. I wouldn't say it's 100%. You have Car Mechanic Sim. You're fine then. And if you want to play something more difficult, go for it. But will you enjoy it? That's the big question. Yeah, we need a new block. This is forked. Grand. Right. Loosen that off. And throw the rest away. Okay, so I need to buy a new block. Yummy. You can patch it. Right, okay. So we need a radiator. We need an a lower hose and an upper hose. This time don't forget them. My winter car, I meant. This isn't it. I'll need a head gasket. I need an ignition coil. I need a fuel pump. I need that one and that one. We should be okay. Bosh, mate. Right. You just fumble your way through. Oh no, I don't. No. I can't. I know kind of what I'm doing. It's just I forget things sometimes. But it's easy to do. Like, I was more focused on getting the engine ready and getting the car put together and this, that, and the other. I forgot just genuinely about like the rest of it. It's just how life it is. Just how it is. I've also got to buy a belt, and I can't remember which one it was. It's the one that goes in the front of this. Right, I need a belt. Right, that's the radiator, that's fine. Belt. Crap, I didn't take the clutch plate off, did I? No. Right, we've got an alternator belt, that's fine. Carburetor's attached to the air filter, that's fine. Yeah, not that belt, the other belt. That belt, timing chain. It looks like a belt, it's just funny. Right. It's one of these pieces I can't pick up with a spanner in the end. There we go. I think I've used the engine stand twice since I tend to use the engine stand. I mean, with this one especially, I always use the stand. As soon as I get it, I'm on it, because when the first, how many videos did I make of the first season of this? But I never had an engine stand. I was just building the engines inside the car. And as soon as I built this garage, because this is I built this, I was like, I want an engine stand, just because I needed it. This garage still isn't finished. It's going to be ages until it does get finished, because I'm just about to go through, when Car Mechanic Simulator 2026 comes out, I'm just about to like bury my head in the sand and go hell for leather on that. So the next time I play this will be whenever I've got time. Loving the stream, not gonna lie, it's pretty chill. This is how all my streams are. I don't do that whole over the top bull crap like shouting and screaming thing. I'm too old for that crap. I don't do it. Don't need it. Don't need to do it at all. And if I need to do anything like that, I'll write a song and do it all through Suno, because that's how I make music nowadays. That's a good way of getting out pent out aggression, it really is. Oh, I know. I finished this song last night. I actually found a website that does like free like lyric videos as well. So I'm going to upload that onto my old band's. I got into my old account. I was well chuffed with it. So when I used to be in Rage of Silence, we had a YouTube channel set up for it, and like all my old music videos are on, like all the old shit's on there from what we did like 10 years ago. It sounds awful because it was recorded on like a GoPro 2, and it's like 240p, so it's not great quality at all. And I went through it all with my kid, and we were sitting there just listening to it. It's like, yeah, that's what I used to do. And he was like, that's amazing. And then like last night, because I was writing the lyrics to a song for a couple of days, and last night I recorded it and then put it through there because with Suno it does like an AI like studio effect to my for the voice, so you don't have to mess around like adding the bass and treble and like put distortion in the back of the vocal, and it comes out. There's a way, if I was to go into a music studio, that's how my voice would sound in the studio, which kind of I think is pretty cool. It just means I never have to go into like processing. I can just do it all myself. It's just a hobby. I'm just doing it because I can, but I'm going to be honest, like AI is cheating when it comes to music, but I've got to be honest, doing it for my own stuff, I'm all right with it. If I had a band, then yeah, I'd be looking at like doing it properly. But again, too old, can't be bothered, and being a musician in this day and age as a starting out band is an absolute pain in the rectum. It really is. It's not a fun process anymore. Most people now, if you're a musician, they struggle a lot because of just like how hard it is for them to even just start now. So I'm all right. I can write a song every now and then, and I can go through that and get it done myself and just be happy that I've just done something else. Well, I'm going to the pool after this stream ends because I love going swimming. It's good, man. I don't know what time it is for you, but like this stream will end whenever I get this car running again after I blew it up the first time. I mean, it's already an hour and 54 in, so I don't know, maybe another hour, depending on how things go, really. But yeah, enjoy what you do in life. That's what you gotta do. Be happy. Need this. Yeah, go on. There you go. That's why I couldn't undo it. I couldn't find it. I'm Eastern, so it's 4:36. Okay. East Coast is better. Right, we need alternator. And then water pump. Oh, I'm stuck under the engine. Come on. I know it goes here somewhere. Let's put this in first. There we go. There we are. Stick that on. Pretty sure that's every screw that I need to bolt in. At the front. Thank you very much. Genuinely thought I'd already done that, but thanks. Right, I think I'm done with this side. Starter goes over here. fan goes on the front there. Manifold goes there. Second manifold goes over the top underneath it. And there we go. So that is the engine back together, minus the big hole in the side of it, which is always welcome. Right. Next, we pop the battery back in, so that can sit on there for a second. And then we're going to pop the rad in. Right, I can't remember if this is a screw job or a spanner job. Ta-da. If you like the car building games, I would recommend My Summer Car. Yeah, I finished My Summer Car. Well, I say we finished it. I built the whole car and then went, well, there's nothing else ready for me to do in this. My winter car is basically the same. I have got my car garage. I've got a few. I'll show you. Hold on. So the idea that I'm moving forward, because I can't be bothered to keep changing up all the games I play on it anymore. I kind of just want to stick to one genre. It's gonna get boring for a lot of people, but not for me. So I've got Car Dealer Simulator, Cheap Car Simulator, My Garage, and Drive Beyond Horizon installed. They're just car games. These are all car games, by the way. All this, so Alaska Road Truckers, American Truck, Auto Sale Life, Car Dealer Sim, Car Dealer Simulator, and then Car Detailing Simulator, Car for Sale Simulator 23, Car Manufacturer, Car Mechanic Simulator 18, Car Mechanic Simulator 21, Car Service Simulator Demo, Cheap Car, Drive Beyond Horizon, Junkyard Truck, The Long Drive, Monbazoo, Motortown, My Garage, My Sleeper, My Summer Car, My Winter Car, Pacific Drive, Production Line, Rally Mechanic Simulator, Under the Sun, Underground Garage, Used Car Garage, and Wreckfest 2. I play a lot of car games. But then if you look through the rest of this crap, it's just random crap games that I've been playing for the last near 10 years. Been playing Car Dealer Sims there. I want to, because I've got nothing. Oh, Monbazoo's really good. I haven't really got much to do for like the next week or two until, well, depending on how long CMS is. So I was actually going to jump back into Car Dealer Sim and do like a little bit extra on that. So there you go. That's probably what I'm going to be doing next week. So, but yeah, there's always I enjoy car games. I enjoy the tycoon life of it all as well. So when it comes down to what do you call it? Thinking like when it comes to like building up a garage, and then you've got to go off and buy a car, and you've got to sell it to somebody else, and then you got. I enjoy doing that sort of thing as well. So, like if that's the sort of games you play and you kind of enjoy it as well, you know, hit the subscribe button, because that's kind of what I do. I'm getting the reason why I'm sort of changing things up a bit is because I'm kind of getting bored of keep chopping and changing between things. Like the plus side and downside of being a YouTuber is you get a lot of offers from a lot of game studios going, hey, can you check out our game? Is it still double screen? No? It is not. I turned it off. I think you're a little bit behind. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. But yeah, I've spent the last, I don't know. Oh, Yeah, I've spent the last sort of like 6 years just playing lots of random games, and I did like a 4-year stint of Hybridsteel, which was like my main bread and butter for a long time. Car Mechanics Simulator, I found a lot of people watch that because of how I covered the cars and like how I did all the tutorials for the story, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for now. And then with CMS 26, I want to do like 1 episode a week, but I kind of want to do like a bit like Gas Monkey Garage, where like we take on a car, we strip it down, we beat all the panel, we do it all properly, we sell it off to a customer or whatever. And I'm hoping they put like an actual showroom in this version of the game, because it's an open world free roam style game now. And then like I might do like a one-off special where I bring somebody in to like do something as well. Gotta go. Peace out, man. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed it, hit subscribe. I'm always gonna be around. Awesome. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I want to do that whole Gas Monkey Garage, like not hyperactive like Richard Rawlins, because he's his own character, but I want to do it so it's entertaining to watch. I mean, it's going to be the same sort of stuff as him, really. But I'm a big fan of Gas Monkey Garage and like Count's Customs and things like that. So it's the inspiration behind what I want to do from now on. Because for me, making that series in CMS 2018, I really enjoyed it, but I did too much too quick. I was putting like 3 episodes out a week, every week, constantly, doing different cars, doing this, doing that, and I mean, the editing behind each episode was like 5 hours, because I was chopping and changing bits and pieces all the time, and I was like, having like showing this, that off, and then doing all the bits in between, the little cuts, and it's a lot of stupid work. And I was like, I killed myself. To put it into perspective, I can't play CMS 2021 now. As soon as I turn it on, I just sit and just go, I don't want to do this anymore. But when we played the demo for 26, because it's got a free roam element to it, it feels like a bit of a different game. And being able to do multiplayer as well, because I can do a co-op. I've already spoken to Diesel, and I'm like, dude, after I've done all my like bits and pieces at the beginning, do you want to do a collab? And he's like, yeah, sure, man. So at one point there will be a collab between me and Diesel on CMS. And then because of the way that I want to do the series and stuff, I might bring other people in to help do those videos as well, and then get them to be like the training mechanic for the day and that super thing. I see it. I'm pretty sure that we put the wrong tires on the front. Oh no, I only did 1, so I must have done that on purpose. I think I did. Yeah, no, I did put the wrong tires on the front. I put 14s instead of 15s on the front, so it kind of went down a bit. What about a collab with Komodo? If he's up for it, I'll take a collab with Komodo. I'll send him a message and see what happens. I know he'll probably do a load of stuff with I can't remember the other dude's name, but it's because he does more, I want to say he does more like entertaining videos. Like he's mainly trying, his audience is like a little bit younger than mine. When I say a little bit, I want to say like 20, whereas most of the people who watch my channel are between like 35 and dead, because that's what my analytics say. But yeah, I mean, I'll give him a shout. I mean, worst comes worst, he'll say no, and then so be it, But yeah, but I mean, I just want to see how it goes. I mean, worst comes worst is I get like approached from other people who do CMS as well, and we'll go from there. Spy Cakes and OB. Yeah, OB, that's the guy, because he's like almost like the rednecky soundy dude. I like him though. I do like OB. Skycakes I haven't spoken to as much. mainly because he's always busy. I've spoken to some of these people, like, you know, people who are like much bigger than me. One of the best people I spoke to, weirdly, was Biffa, the guy that does all the City Skylines content. Because I asked him, I said, look, you know, if you ever got any time, you know, how do you keep yourself relevant doing what you do? He goes, I think I'm just lucky, because everyone else is like doing this, that and the other and doing all this entertaining content, and I just build cities, and then I try and teach people how to do stuff whilst I'm doing my own little thing, and people seem to keep watching. I'm like, this is brilliant. So that's he's kind of the inspiration of why I want to do this. Like, I just want to sit in one little lane and play car games, because number one, I like fiddling around with cars and making them work on there. If I had the money, I got to be honest, if I had the money, I'd go out and buy a Renault 5 tomorrow and record me taking the whole thing apart and putting it back together and trying to make it work. Because number one, I've got a pure obsession about the weirdest car, and two, if I had the tools in the garage, I probably would do it. Real civil engineer? Nah, he's stupidly busy. I've spoken to him. He's on a totally different level to what I do. Like, totally. If he plays car mechanic simulators for himself, yeah, I can guarantee he wouldn't do a cut over me. It's mainly just because of the difference in content. If you look at people like Dre, Real Civil Engineer, Blitz, I haven't got a hope in hell like those guys on here. Komodo is a chance because he does like car games and messing around in bits and pieces. I'm not sure about his work ethic. Also comes down to like where he is in the world. Like the transfer between like me and him, I'm not sure where he lives. So the time difference would be ridiculous. I know which state Diesel lives in, and his time zone is literally East Coast. So I'm very aware of like what time it is for him. If he was to, because he jumps on like stupid. When I come online and I'm sitting here just prattling around doing whatever I'm doing, I'll see him come online because I've got him added on Steam. And for me, it's like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So for him, it's like 4 in the morning. So he gets up at 4 in the morning, records a video, edits it, puts it out, and then goes to work. That's his work ethic. And I only know this because I've spoken to him about it. And he's like, yeah, I just keep going. He's a workhorse. But he was in his stream the other day complaining about how much effort he's doing now, and it's like, yeah, it's starting to hit him. It's because we're getting older. I think this might be empty. But yeah, I mean, some of the guys I've spoken to some of the big guys. I was looking for like advice years ago and this, that and the other, and how I can grow my channel, and you know, the same thing that every scummy YouTuber does when you're at the beginning. It's like, I want to grow my channel, and you try and talk to like the bigger YouTubers, and they all say the same thing. You've got to make better videos that are more, you know, that are better for people to watch. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, but how do you do it? They're not going to tell you how to do it because you need to figure it out for yourself. You've got to have basically the idea nowadays is, because of the way YouTube is going, it's not so much about the people that have come back to watch your channel, it's all about the new people. And the people coming back to your channel is an added bonus. It shows that they're happier to come back and listen to you and so on. The newer way that YouTube is now is, I mean, they were even thinking about getting rid of the subscriber number at one point, because it was like, it's not a metric that we should all be listening to. It's like, but we like that number. Shush, YouTube. But yeah, that's what they were thinking. If you were involved in like reading the news and YouTube and stuff, that was where they were heading a little while ago. It came around the whole time of when they got rid of the dislike button as well. Not a good time. Right. And as we've rebuilt the engine, we need oil. By the way, I have no idea if there's any in here. Yeah, that's empty as well. I'm going to assume they're all empty. He's even older than you. What, Diesel? Diesel is exactly, I think he's like 3-4 months older than me. We're the same age. It's just his birthday's before mine. Because he always does a, hey, it's my birthday stream, and I always do a, hey, it's my birthday stream, but his is always before mine. I think I'm wasting this. But it's the same as like Midnight Madness 4x4. Oh, come on. It's not going in, is it? I don't know if that went in the car or not. Where's the dipstick? Well, it went in. Yeah, well, I got it in just blindly. I'm going to put that down as a sort of 8.0 for effort. Right, so that's in and that's in. Fuel. Not sure about fuel. Okay, so where do I put brake fluid in? I can't. Oh yeah, there. We're out. It's okay. Don't forget headlight fluid as well. Definitely need some of that. Oh. No point in putting a bonnet on. Why would you put a bonnet on? Yep, definitely need some muffler bearings. There we go. And I've got to get some tartan paint as well. Real pain in the arse to get all of that stuff. Okay, so that should technically work now. I say that. We got fuel, we got oil, we've put brake fluid, oil, and radiator fluid in. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't driven with a bonnet for a very long time in this car. At least it drives better this time. Don't say boom. Last time it happened, the piston flew at the bottom of the engine. Alright, no, I think we're okay at the moment. And there we go. We don't need headlights. We haven't even got a ring. We haven't even got a front window. Place your bets on the next reason for failure. I crash it into a car. I'm being pretty honest. It will happen probably. But yeah, joys of life. So that's done. I might get rid of half of this crap I don't actually need. The nut being the steering wheel behind. Oh, I did that, yeah, no worries. We don't need this. I think I've done the whole of the outside in this. So I bought all these because I was like, I don't know how much I'm going to be spending on my flat or on here. Oh, that's fine. That's interior. So what I do need to do is I need to buy another like brick wall part. It's just basically to build a little step that goes along here, because this flashing does not go away. I tried. It just won't go. I can't paint it as much anymore. I can't get rid of it. So I figured if I just put a step in, it'll be fine. But there we go. One car is now completed. Again, well, not completed, but good enough to be a shop car. And it is worth £5,596. So that's okay. And then that just means that that's done. So if I need to go over to anywhere else on the island, we can take the car again. Yay. And it only took 2 hours and 20 minutes to completely rebuild the front end of the car and rebuild the engine, which isn't a bad day. This is kind of why, if you're I'm gonna keep saying it, as a content creator, this is actually a good game to play, because doing anything in this game doesn't take a horrendous amount of time, and it's good. You know, I do feel sorry for people who play this game a lot and they deserve more recognition. Unfortunately, it just doesn't happen. Even though this is a good game, there's not a lot of people who actually pay attention to it. People are more into, they watch a lot more like modern day content. This game is really cool. So if you are a content creator and you want to start somewhere, this is a good place to start, because if you know how to build the car, you can make a couple of videos doing one car. Do what I did in my series. I was doing, like, we'd go off and buy a car, and then in that video, in that first one, we'd have to strip the car down and see the problems. In the next video, we're rebuilding the chassis. In the next video after that, we're rebuilding the engine, and after that, you're doing all the interior, then you're selling the car. So if you can do each episode as a 3-parter, and you learn how to edit, and you learn how to do this, that, and the other, this is a really good game for like learning the ropes of just doing YouTube, but at the same time learning how to pace yourself, how to do all that stuff as well. That's one of the reasons why I really like this. It's a good pacing of a game. I didn't need all this white flooring, let's put it on. I just need to get rid of all this stuff. But yeah, so we've got 4,029 quid left. Downside is that we've only got 4,029 quid left. Plus side is that we've got a working garage and all my tools are here. I've got a working car if I have to go off and get anything, or if I need the money, it's worth 5 grand. So technically I've got close to $10,000 now, or skadoodles or pounds or whatever currency you're inclined to use, which is nice. It just means I've actually got a bit of a buffer. So I might end up down, depending on, as I said, depending on like Car Mechanic Simulator and how I deal with that is how, when I come back to this, I might not even come back to this for like another year. It's depending now. It comes down to CMS. And I'm hoping with the announcement of 2021 being on like discount, and then they actually announced that the game was coming soon, unfortunately a bit later than my prediction. I wanted to come out last month. I'm reckoning this month now. So Claus has got it down for July. I'm going to take June as its release date. Mostly working car and somewhat finished shop. Yeah, I mean it's just paint maybe that's not 100% there now. Yeah, paint's fine though. It's not a massive issue. See, I can't get rid of that black flashing, so I need to put a step over it to get rid of the glitch. I actually would, if I could just paint it one colour, I wouldn't care so much. For my shop car, yeah, it's a half-ass car. I mean, there's no point in making it look pretty. You always, there's a guy, the garage down the road from me, his everyday driver is an Evo 5, right? It's basically at the end of its life sort of thing, and he uses it as his get to work car and then goes home car. And I'm kind of sitting there just going, that's unfortunate. I kind of want it, but I wouldn't be able to do any work on it just because of how much it would need. But yeah, that's his like go to work car. It's an Evo 5 and it's just being run into the ground. If it's all 5 stars, all you got more is to sell for the, yeah, I know. But it's just the car that I use for going up to the shop and back. So did see a nice car today. It's not on the competition, it's on eBay. It's 36,000 and it was an Evo 8 with like everything's been modded. I was like, yeah, if I had the money. Unfortunately, life is just not that good for me right now for money wise when it comes to like, I can spend £36,000 on a car. No, I really can't. Okay, so there we go. We have got, oh, put that back on. And there we go. So here you go. If I turn it on now, lights. Skadoosh. And that is nicely lit. Ooh, pretty. Well, and there we are. So there's my garage, there's my car, It sort of works. There's my trailer. So if you have enjoyed this stream or anything I do on this channel, hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. We are done. I have finished my car. I've rebuilt the front end, rebuilt the engine, and it kind of works now. So I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week for a load of new videos that are going to be popping out. I've got a little bit of I've got some demos to show off, and I'm going to carry on with car dealer sim for a bit, do some cars and make some money on that. So until then, bye bye for now.